Check, 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 check. Low Slovakia, smoking broccoli, bruh. F. Murs. What's the word? You niggas sick, but it's not the measles. I'm slanging hard rock, nigga, flocking seagulls.
When this shit drop, it gon' shock the people. Like Barack hit the block, letting off the eagle.
It was a phone call made by Pete, Nick, and K Salame, who did all the production, and I wanted to do a record with him, but I didn't have time to do a solo record with him, so they suggested other rappers, and his name came up, and I was like, yeah. And then next day, his manager just called me randomly, and I was like, yo, it's crazy, because I was just getting ready to call you, and it just all, you know, God was working, it was happening. Fash is definitely an MC, man. He's entertaining, but he's not an entertainer. He takes the craft seriously. I learned a lot working with him. Yeah, I was a fan more, I won't say more, I was a fan of his music, but also a fan of his work ethic. You know, it wasn't always a lot of, you know, I booked him for paid dues a couple times, always showed up, always handled his business. And, you know, anybody could rap, but not everybody can handle their business.
Murs is a better rapper than me. I'm just happy that he accepted me onto the album with. Shout out to Murs, Pete, Nick, and K Salame, because, you know, I don't know who threw my name out originally or what happened, but I thank them, because, you know, it's an honor to do an album with an MC, you know, who's on the echelon that he's on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man.
Nah, it would always be just natural with us. It would ever happen. I mean, and we do a lot of shit separate, because every time we would get together to do studio work, we just hang out and start talking and drinking, and nothing would get done. So we're like, all right, go home and send me that verse. We're like, all right, I'll send it to you when I get home. But we had a rapport established, so I don't think anything feels contrived. But usually we wasted a lot of studio time, and we just like hang out and talk, because we just really got to know each other. And I don't think either one of us knew that we would like each other as much as we did when we finished. So I was like, fuck it, I'll handle the business when we get home. I'm gonna use the actual time to like hang out with my homeboy. I mean, I think that's why we did more of the back and forth. Like Slash Gordon was one where it's just like, because he would say something, and I'd be like, you know, he said, you niggas are sick, but it's not the measles of slanging hard rock like a flock of sea. And I was like, oh, but I had to come with the same rhyme, so I was like, you know, and then I came back, and he would come with something else. Then we switched halfway through, and then he led, so I led, so I got to be like, all right, I'm going to say this, what you going to say? And he's a rapper, man. He's a young, ferocious. Don't, I know.
If I can say something, the song that, like besides all the, like the back and forth rapping, like the song that I can say that we was actually in the lab, and I was writing my verse, so I'm like, yo, I got to come with something very memorable, you know what I'm saying? Because a song called Just Begun, which is the intro to the album, and Murs actually, I think he sent me the verse first. And I heard it, and I didn't know what to do with it at first. I was intimidated by it. The verse was so incredible, and then he came to LA, and we actually got in the studio, and I was working on the chorus, and I got to, you know, write the chorus and just, you know, do it while we all were in the room, and then I automatically just started jotting my verse, and that was the only thing that was on my mind. I'm like, yo, this might be the intro. I really gotta hold myself down right now, because Murs his verse was very definitive for like everything. He really set the tone for the whole album, and yeah, that Just Begun. This generation is about, man, like, it's about right now. It's not about, you know, what was or what might be. It's about like right now. Anyone who can, I think everyone will be able to relate to this album. Old, young, wise, and seeking, you know, in need of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, this album is a well-balanced album, man. It's like they always say, two minds work better than one. And I think, yo, this album is incredible. I think it's a classic, straight up.
Shout out to Assemble. A alike, be alike. We see alike. G alike. Fashawn Murs, This Generation in store September 25th.